Hello
Hello
everyone,
everyone,
myself Vinay Dharmik.
myself Dheeraj Patel.
We are the crew members of the team Space Rangers. We are currently studying in class 11th at Sanskartit Gyanpith, Surat, Gujarat. Our project's title is CDFP, Radiation Shielding Material, under the theme Read Space in ATL Space Challenge 2021, organized by Atal Innovation Mission in collaboration with ISRO and CBSE. In this project, we are addressing the problem that astronauts are exposed to various harmful radiations in space on their missions, like galactic rays, gamma rays, UV rays, X rays, etc. And these rays have adverse effects on their health, and also this shortens the duration of the mission.
Principles of the project are: on Earth, we are protected by Earth's protective magnetic bubble, which is called the magnetosphere, which deflects solar particles. The International Space Station cruises through low Earth orbit, but the space crew, which are going on interplanetary exploration, are exposed to these radiations, which causes nausea, vomiting, fatigue, etc., and also increased risk of cancer.
In this project, we are aiming to reduce the radiation exposed to astronauts by coating the inner wall of the crew module by CDFP, that is cow dung fused polyethylene. In this project, our concept is that the cow dung it shows radiation shielding properties, and polyethylene, commonly known as RFX1, is mostly used for shielding against radiation in space nowadays. And in this model, we are planning to fuse them and make a compound or material which has which enhances the mechanical properties like impact resistance, modulus of elasticity, high tensile strength, and hardness.
Materials required: low density polyethylene, which is LDPE, cow dung, MAP, which is maleic anhydride, graph polyethylene, and silicon oil. In experimental basis, low density polyethylene with LDPE was taken 200 gram with 2% MAP and 4% silicon oil and other filler loadings. Sample preparation: the cow dungs were sun buried for a period of 4 months, after which they were crushed to smaller aggregates using a hammer mill. The aggregates were further reduced using a grinding machine before sieving to a particle size 0.45 mm, which is 450 microns. Composite of different compositions were fabricated using cow dung, LDPE, silicon oil, and MAP, and a graph plotted against each property versus cow dung with filler loading of 5 weight%, 10 weight%, 15 weight%, and 20 weight%.
So the results and observations are: the first one is the Charpy impact strength test. The Charpy impact test, also known as the Charpy V notch test, is a standardized high strain rate test which determines the amount of energy absorbed by a material during fracture. The addition of 2% polyethylene graft maleic anhydride, that is MAPE, to various systems led to higher impact resistance, and this was due to the improved interfacial bonding offered by the coupling agent, that is MAPE. The addition of the coupling agent helped to improve the inherently poor bonding between the hydrophilic cow dung and the hydrophobic polymer matrix and helped to recover some of the impact strength. Interestingly, 50% more was recorded when compared with the unfilled sample. The inclusion of hydroxyl silicon oil led to higher impact resistance. At 20% filler loading, the composite with MAPE has an impact strength of 10.08 kJ per meter square. This may largely be due to the improved interfacial bonding offered by the coupling agent, that is MAPE, as you can see in the graph.
Second, result was based on modulus of elasticity. An elastic modulus is a quantity that measures an object or substance resistance to being deformed elastically when a stress is applied to it. The modulus of elasticity increases with the increasing level of filler loading in the sample. The incorporation of hydroxyl silicon oil led to significant decline in modulus of elasticity when compared to sample without silicon oil. This could be as a result of wetting effect of the oil on the filler particles. The addition of 2% MAP increases modulus of elasticity. Cow dung filled with LDP, which is low density polyethylene, has a higher modulus of elasticity. This could be as a result of reinforcement provided by straw, which forms large percentage of the cow dung. We can see in the below graph.
Now, the third observation was the Brinell hardness test. The Brinell scale characterizes the indentation hardness of materials through the scale of penetration of an indenter loaded on a material test piece. It is one of the several definitions of hardness in material sciences. It is seen that with the increase in fiber content in the composite, hardness value improved, although the increment is marginal, but a gradual increase in hardness with weight fraction of fiber was observed. It clearly indicates that inclusion of cow dung fillers improves the load bearing capacity and the ability to withstand indentation on the composites. The inclusion of MAP led to a significant increase in the hardness of LDPE composite. As you can see in the graph, the LDPE, MAP and silicon oil, all the contents in that graph is at the peak in the comparison.
Fourth was the tensile strength. Tensile strength is a stress a material can withstand without permanent deformation or a point at which it will no longer return to its original dimension. The tensile strength at the yield decreased with increased filler loading. This could be attributed to poor interaction between the fillers and the matrix, resulting to poor bonding. However, the composite with MIP, which is maleic anhydride polyethylene, which shows slight improvement in tensile strength at yield compared to sample without MIP. From the result obtained, addition of silicon oil led to a slight increase in the yield strength of composite, although the unfilled sample still showed high yield resistance.
Now, the fifth property is the true stress at break. The true stress is the applied load divided by the actual cross-sectional area of material. True stress at break, sometimes regarded as the rupture strength of the material, the true stress at break decreases slightly with increase in the filler loading for all the composite formulations. This could be as the result of increase in the brittleness of the composite. The incorporation of MAP did not make a significant change in the true stress. However, only a slight increase was observed in the sample with low filler loading. It is expected that if the MAP content is increased beyond 2%, better strength will be achieved.
Now, conclusion. The conclusion of this research shows that cow dung can be used as a reinforcing fillers in thermoplastic. So, the elastic modulus of cow dung filled with LDP, which is low density polyethylene, increased with increasing filler loading. So, MAP, maleic anhydride polyethylene, was an effective coupling agent for LDPE composite since a 2% weight caused an increase in the modulus of elasticity in cow dung filled with LDPE composite. So now, impact strength and hardness of cow dung filled with LDPE, which is low density polyethylene, increased with increased filler loading. Increase in comparison of cow dung in LDPE matrix caused the true stress at break of the specimen to decrease. For tensile strength and stress at break to increase, more MAP, which is maleic anhydride polyethylene, should be added in composite.
So now all this information and all this research material we have got from the source and we have attached it below. And our role in this project was that we were trying to deliver an idea to make inner structure of the crew module with CDFP, which is radiation shielding material, as it's made of cow dung, which is itself a radiation shielding material, and polyethylene, that is RFX1 especially to be mentioned. And this material also enhances physical properties like impact strength, impact resistance, hardness, as discussed above. So now I will try to show you the 3D model of the spaceship that we have created in Colab CAD. It was given in the ATL sessions. So now this is a 3D model of that space crew module, and in this is the wall of the space crew. So now we are going and trying to fix the material at the inner edge of these walls. and at the inner edge it will be covered, so it will be whole covered, so it will also behave as a radiation shielding material. And if by chance if there is any impact or is if there is any turbulence in the system, then it is also impact resistance and hard, and it also enhances the physical properties of this spacecraft module. So we hope that you like our project, and we also hope that it will be really bring to the life or the reality soon, as this is just a research based model, and we have just formulated some of the stuff. And as we humans are now exploring Mars and Moon, and we want to inhabit those planets or satellites, so we need to be ready for those missions. And as there is so much radiation out there, so if this technology could help in saving us from this radiation and prolonging the life of the missions, I think this will be used. Thank you.